got my camera all. There we go. Holy jeepers, y'all, right? I don't know what was happening. So I try and do this where you can schedule the live video, and I set it all up ahead of time, and it say what orientation I want. It shows on my screen that my orientation is sideways, and then I go live and it's not anymore. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to probably do a YouTube video on how to do a YouTube video. So let me just get this here. I'm going to share this stream to my Facebook page and try and delete that other one. So delete, move to trash. Sorry about it. Hello. I missed your name. I will grab it in a second. Welcome. All right. Make sure to catch this link. The other one wasn't working. Oh my gosh. All right. We got this, you guys. We got it. We got it. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Okay. Add followers. There we go. Okay. Welcome. Kathy Wenzel. Hello. All right. Like I said, I couldn't see the name. It popped up so quickly on my screen here, but I have my computer down here so I can see all of the names. Yes. And I can already tell that I'm going to be overheated. So I may as well just take on my sweatshirt right now. Hello, Joanne, while we get started, because otherwise I'm going to just die. Honestly, it was cooler in my house than it was outside. Hello, Kathy Larson. So yeah, I was outside doing some things, and then I came inside and realized my whole desk was covered in crafting stuff. Oh my goodness, you guys. I just finished this class. Hello, Nanette. I just finished this class. It's going to be wonderful. So I can't wait to get the details out there. I don't know if I'm going to do it as an in-person or if it's just going to be like a class to go. Because, November is on Friday. Yeah, Friday, November 1st. And we all get kind of busy. I would love doing in-person classes, but sometimes it's just not feasible. But I just can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, so tonight we're going to do something a little different. We are going to be putting together the Reindeer, I almost said rainbow, Reindeer Memories scrapbooking kit. And I know what you're thinking. Some of you, maybe you're like, well, Liz, I don't scrapbook. That's okay. I still want to show you guys what's all included in these kits because there are some demonstrators out there that are doing wonderful like card kits and all that kind of stuff. Or maybe you want to make it into like a framed art piece, something like that. Hello, Chris with a K. So yeah. Oh yeah, I never introduced myself. It's one of those days. So hello, my name is Elizabeth Giles, coming to you live from the Stampin' Unicorns Craft Room here in Marshfield, Wisconsin. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for almost 20 years, and that's me. Yep, I'm here. So I hope you guys enjoy tonight. I just want to tell you some quick reminders, right? The end of the month is Thursday. And I know, at least here in central Wisconsin, it has been beautiful. And the last thing on my mind is sitting inside card making. Well, not the last thing. But yes, I would rather be outside doing something, enjoying the sunshine while it lasts. However, Thursday is the last day for kit specials. So these are all of our kits, that the ones that come out 2 a month, are all on sale. Even the brand new ones. The card kit. Oh, I wish I had one together. I sold one, or I shouldn't say sold. I donated one that I had put all together for a raffle basket. So I don't have the one that I did anymore. But all of the cards, keepers, everything is on sale. So you definitely want to take a look at those. Because it's up to 30% off. Some are a little less, some are a little more, but super easy. And then also, if you are not currently a demonstrator and you want to sign up, and I use the term demonstrator loosely. It is more of a, do you want to get a discount on your supplies? Great. You do not have to sign up and do everything that I do. You can literally just sign up and order under yourself. Heck, you can sign up and not order under yourself at all and just take advantage of the great deal that's going on. $155 worth of product that you choose for a whopping $99. No shipping, free shipping, right? Like, yes. And you get a free paper pumpkin. That's another $25 value. So that's $180 just in product that you're getting for $99 plus tax. Let me tell you, it is a wonderful deal. You probably won't see another like decent deal until Celebration. So take advantage of it if you want. And we'll go from there. Okay, second thing. So the specials, we have the kit special, we have the sign up special. Is there anything else in October? I had a note, and in the midst of all of my stuff here, I lost it. But I think that's about it. Oh, if you place an order, I will be sending an email, but if you place an order with me that came to my house from the fundraiser event, bring your crap and craft. I have it. It came in. So everything's here. But I will send out an email. But just in case you wanted to know, you know. The other thing is I will be sending out the final numbers for what we raised. So overall, it was over $2,000, which is great, right? We're just there having a good time. And just super beneficial. I don't know. Like part of it goes to the Park and Rec and the other part went to that Primates Incorporated, which helps deal with monkeys that are tested on and the repercussions of that and how they have to try and live their life afterwards. So anyways, somber. Okay, let's get back to being, yay. I do have the winner from last week. So I gave away one card live, and then I gave away, I'm giving away another card for anyone else who had commented. And I did put everybody's names in there that commented on the live as well. And I don't know who this person is, but the winner of the second card is, this is your handle, Barb Lunty, maybe? Barb Lunty. So Barb, you need to contact me and I will get this out in the mail to you. So the best way to do that is to go to my Facebook page and send me a message, or probably my Facebook page, because I don't want to say my email or my phone number on a live video that people just do naughty things with. So contact me through my Facebook page, Stampin' Unicorns with Elizabeth Giles, or Stampin' with Elizabeth Giles. Either way, Stampin' Unicorns with Elizabeth Giles. You will find it on Facebook. Or try and contact me some other way. So I'm sure you can find me. I do have a Stampin' Up website, Elizabeth Giles, which is GILES, .stampinup.net. So lots of things. Okay. Let's get on to it. Those of you watching and playing along, oh my goodness gracious, I just dropped some of this stuff. For every kind of interaction you give me, and like don't go overboard, but I do love it. I'm going to put your name in for a prize drawing, and I will show you what we're going to give away when I flip it down here. So let's get started with that. I'm going to actually move this straight up first, and then try flipping. So YouTube is always very touchy, and it takes me 2 times of hitting that before it actually flips. Okay, I'm picking this stuff up off the floor that I dropped first from this kit. Silly. Of course I waited to do that until after I flipped the camera, because y'all don't need to see that. So what we're going to do is, like, if I ask a question or you tell me something that you're liking or something like that, I'm going to put your name in, because we want to build this YouTube franchise or whatever here. So the more comments, the better, the funner, whatever. So we're going to give away this lovely box. If you have not seen these, storybook boxes is what they are, I believe. I have a couple packs here. Sorry. Book treat boxes. Here's the item code. You get 10 of them in here. And they make these adorable boxes. Now, I did put Velcro on my little tab here. Otherwise, it has adhesive that you would just go up and around. But I wanted mine to be able to open and close. So you'll get your name entered in and you will win. And did you guys see what's inside? A Reese's Caramel Big Cup. So we're going to give that away. These just remind me of those Lifesaver boxes that you got during Christmas time where all the Lifesavers were up in there. I wonder if Lifesavers fit in here. I haven't really seen regular Lifesavers recently, right? So I really want you guys to be interactive. I mean, I don't mind talking to myself too, but it's funner when y'all are around. Okay, so we have the Reindeer Memory Scrapbooking Workshop. Now, if you do not know, we have 4 different workshops right now that are available. And this is just, I printed this off of online. But the 4 are Reindeer Memories, and that's the one we're going to be doing tonight. Snow Day, I haven't done this one yet. And then the other 2 are Halloween Memories, and I'll show you the completed pages for those. And Autumn to Remember. And they're all a little different, all a little differently priced. The Reindeer Memories here is $37. And here it tells you exactly what all comes with it. And then it's featuring paper weaving. Here's the colors. Everything is like listed right here. So out of these 4 kits, Reindeer Memories, we have Autumn to Remember. So Reindeer, Autumn, Halloween, or Snow Day. Like which one is kind of speaking to you right now? So love to hear what you guys are thinking. All right, let me just go through this kit. So in all of the kits, you get these full color cutting tutorials. Then you get both pages and directions. You even get, they tell you how far to put things down. I am not that particular. So you will notice that. But you can see everything here, right? So each of the kits makes 6 pages. And we're going to get going on that right away. So the first thing I like to do is I'm going to make 3 separate piles. Okay. I'm going to set my paper on the seat behind me. So let me just go through the kit here. So you get these placeholders. This is what dropped on the floor. So if you're not putting photos on right away, which we're not, we will get these placeholders and put those down on our project. Okay. This one has, looks like joy and a little pocket. So that's cute. And this is really a thick cardstock. Then we have some paper. And some of it is double-sided. Here, I'll flip this over. They all coordinate together, which is super nice. So if you wanted to use this for a card kit, make them into cards, you can mix and match them. Then there's some papers that are like just exclusive to this and they don't have a backside. Do the kits coordinate with stamp sets in either the catalog? Great question, Nanette. They sure do. I will show that to you in a moment. Oh, seems like I have a little guest in my house. Can somebody shut the door? Yeah, he pushed it open. So my son's girlfriend is here and their dog does training on Tuesdays. So he likes to nudge his way in here. So in the brochure here, so I'll show you, here's the Reindeer Memories Workshop Kit, and that shows all the workshop. And then on the next page is where you can buy things a la carte. and also like a stamp set if you want to go along. The thing that I really like about these stamp sets is it has large words, so you can utilize that in your scrapbooking. The other thing to notate, which I think I've mentioned before, but we are doing the double-sided cardstock, which I'll show you. So one side of the cardstock is darker than the other side. But yeah, each one of these has a stamp set that coordinates along with it. This one is my favorite because it's got lovely, lovely sayings with it. Well, I mean, this one's really nice too. I love that they have the bigger sayings. So it works really well if you're doing just your scrapbooking or if you want to create something for the wall. Now, all of these are die cuts. So we're just going to go ahead and punch these out. And on the back of the die cuts, it tells you what project it's for. So we will, once we start our piles, we will put those in those piles as well. And I just like to get everything sorted. Now, I don't know, like you might have a different route you want to take with this, but this is just my best practice is to grab everything and go from there. Aren't these reindeer super cute? Enjoy this season. Okay, that is going in the garbage and out of the way. Here is that double two-toned cardstock. So you can see right here, this is the same piece of paper. One side is light, one side is dark. So that's garden green. I believe this is old olive. And then we have real red, which I only have one sheet of this, but there you can see. So I would say like one color is more of a true color, and then the other side is the lighter. Then we have some white. Now they're calling it a different white. I can't remember off the top of my head. So if somebody remembers what their white is called, that's great. This one even has vanilla in it. So lots of paper, lots of things. These are stickers. So I'm not going to punch these out, obviously, because they would get all over the place. And then this is the back side. Okay, so what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to make 3 piles as I'm cutting. So we'll have a pile 1, 2, and 3, and that will determine the projects. So it says project 1, project 2, project 3, right? So these are the photos that you need. It even tells you what photos you need. Pretty neat, right? If they're portrait or landscape, and for which projects. So if you're just purchasing this ahead of time, you can be like, okay, let me gather these photos. But as you're doing this right here, so we'll grab this paper first. It tells you which orientation. Now this just happens to be like a no pattern orientation, but when you have like the trees here, they have to be a certain way, right? When you cut it. So when you do this, it also tells you what project you're doing it for. So 2 is project 2. So we're going to put that in the 2 pile. So we're just going to get on going. This has a lot of cuts in it, but bear with me as we go through these. I'm just going to set my papers on my chair behind me, so I'm not reaching. And the first 2 we need are these. I'm just going to show you, hopefully, how easy this is. Do you guys prefer snowflakes or the jingle bells? I think the jingle bells are kind of a neat thing. So cute. Okay, so let's get started. I'm saying so a lot tonight. My husband's been doing job interviews, and I said, you got to stop saying but it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so first is 2 3/4 by 11.5. Oh, and I think I got somebody commenting on Facebook. If you are able to pop onto YouTube and comment, then I will see your comment on the screen. Otherwise, I will not see it until afterwards. So, all right. And, okay, this is literally our first sheet. and it goes to 2. So I'm going to put 1 here, and I'm going to put 2 there, and then 3 off to the side. Now we need 2 pieces that are 3 3/4 by 11. Or 3/4, sorry, 3/4 by 11. So I'm going to go to 1 1/2 because 3/4 but plus 3/4 is 1 1/2. And then cut it at 11. And you can do it, you know, the other way. It's perfectly fine. And then go back to 3/4. So it's really nice to have a cutter like this where you can just go back and forth. One of these goes to 1 and one goes to 2. Okay. The next one is 3/4 by 10 1/2. We'll go back here to 3/4. And this one is probably the most complicated, actually. I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go 3/4 over here. Then 10 1/2. This one goes to 1. And the last piece is 9 3/4 by 4 1/2. 9 3/4 by 4 1/2. Okay. I believe I got them all. And if not, we'll see. Because I might have cut this one wrong. Hold on. 1, 2. Oh, I did miss one. It's 1 3/4 by 11. But that's not long enough. So we'll see. Maybe I can get a different one because we also have this here. So I might be able to utilize something there. It'll be okay. I'm not worried. Okay. The next one, we are cutting 3 that are 3 by 3. That makes it a lot easier when doing that. 2 1/2 by 2 1/2, 3 1/2. Okay. So let's do because I got to try making up for the one that I didn't cut right. So we're going to go backwards. 3 1/2 by 4. And this goes to 2. And then I'm going to do 3 by 3. Super. And that goes to number 1. It'll be okay, right? It will be. And then we need a 2 1/2 by 6 and a 2 1/2 by 8 1/4. Is this 2 1/2? Oh, look at that, you guys. We have a 2 1/2 and we can do that 8 1/4 out of it. Super. It might go the wrong way, but I think we actually use this side and there's no wrong way for that. So that goes to number 3. Now we need a 2 1/2 by 6. And we got to go back. We need a 1 3/4 by 11. All right, I promise you it's not that difficult. It's just, you know, I'm trying to do this live and you always mess something up. And then lastly, a couple more 3 by 3s. See, we got this. We got this. It will be okay. Or actually, I only need 1 3 by 3. Those are the same size. Because I cut 2 before. Okay, we got quite the cardstock left here. See, look at all the paper you have left that you can make cards from or all sorts of different fun things. I like to just put it all in a pile. All in a pile. Okay, this guy is done. We'll make our scrap. So we did both of these right there. Now we're going to do this one here. It's the trees. And for the first set, I need to have my trees up and down. Now, I'm not sure why they make this the back, but it really doesn't matter. I'm going to cut it so that my trees are up and down, so I know what I'm doing. The first one is a 1/2 inch, and then the second one is 2.5, and they're both by 11. I'm going to bring this to 3 inches to 11 inches. And bring it back. And I'm just going to use this side. So if you guys don't utilize this side when you're cutting small numbers, that is the way to go. I'm going to use the 1/2 inch over here. Now we have that nice skinny piece. And this is for number 1. And this is for number 2. Next we have 2 pieces that are both 10.5 inches. So one is 4 inches wide and one is 3/4. So I'm going to go 4 3/4 to 10.5. I think this one might have the most cutting of all of them. And then we just need that 3/4 inch. So I'm going to bring it over on that side and grab that. And this goes to number 1. And this goes to number 2. Lastly, we have 2 that are 3 by 3 inches. So I'm going to bring this to 6 inches. Come back to your 3 inches. And again to 3 inches. Super. And these both are for number 1. All right, so this is what I have left of that sheet. And next we're going to do the other sheet. However, we have to turn those trees this way. So there's a 2.5 by 9.5 and a 2.5 by 7.25. So I'm just going to cut this at 5 inches. This we're all going to save. And then cut it at 2.5. Nine and a half. And 7.25. All right. Nobody told me which one of their kits is the favorite. Between the 4 different kits we've got this reindeer one. There's one with snowmen and snow globes. Another one that's Halloween. And then the last one is an autumn one, which I will show you 2 of those that are completed. Okay, the next one here, we just have a couple out of this sheet and 1 piece out of that sheet. So let's grab our reindeer. And our reindeer are going to the side. So we want to make sure. And that's going to be 3 by 3. Now, I am a scrapbooker at heart, and I do not want to cut off this whole side, right? I think I would rather cut off this way, because if I want this to go across the whole bottom, well, actually, no, I lied. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to cut down. I have a ruler on this side here, so I'm going to cut down to 6 inches. And then I'm going to bring this in, and we're going to line this piece up at 6 inches, because that's how far down I cut. And we're just going to cut till we feel that. Yep, there we go. So now I saved. So if I want to have a piece that goes all the way across a finished page, or I want a piece that goes all the way down, I have that option because I just cut that part out. Okay, and then this has to be 3 by 3. And this goes to number 1. The next piece is an exclusive paper to the paper pack. It's between the snowman and the Halloween. Oh yeah, the Halloween one was super cute. Totally can see that. Okay, so for this one, we are cutting 6.5 by 3 3/4, and we need to cut it so that the stripes are going upwards. We're gonna move this to 6.5 first. And this too, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just come down to 3 3/4. About, I can't really tell where it is, but it'll be okay. Then I'm going to flip this over and go to 3 3/4 on my cutter and bring this down. Oh, so I didn't quite get it, but guess what? We got a handy dandy paper snips. All right. So now we have this piece, and that's for number 2. And look at all the paper we have left already. We have a full sheet of the reindeer as well. So now we're getting into cutting our colored cardstock. Now the difference that we are used to with Stampin' Up! And the cardstock in these packets and going forward, the two-tone cardstock, is that we are used to a solid core cardstock. This is not that, right? So these are both 1/2 inches. I'm just going to do 1 inch. So when you cut it, you will see the white core of the cardstock. And that is because this is actually a printed cardstock. So half of it is printed in the dark color and the other half is printed in the light color. That is why it has a white core. It is not thoroughly dyed all the way through. So just, you know, a little bit of info there. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. This kit, I think, has the most cutting of it all. Silly me. But it's okay. You know, who's got tonight? Or we've got tonight. Who needs tomorrow? That's the saying, right? All right, so now we're going to come all the way over to 4 1/4 and cut there. Or, sorry, 6 1/4. Just right here. And then 4 1/4. And this goes to 1. And then 3 3/4, or 3 1/4, sorry. And 4 1/4. And this goes to 2. And then we have 2 bigger pieces here. So I'm going to grab that other piece of cardstock. And this one is 8 3/4 by 5 3/4. Five 3/4. That goes to number 3. And then we have 5 3/4 by 6 3/4. 6 3/4. So if you guys don't know your measurements before this, you will definitely know your measurements after this. And that also goes to 3. But it's super easy. Like once you get going with that, it really does go together quite well. Now we have very vanilla cardstock, and this is 12 by 11 and 12 by 11. I'm going to grab both of them and just cut off that 1 inch. Somebody just cried right there. I know they did. And these are both for project 3. I'm going to slide those underneath all of our other stuff there. All right, so we got both of those done. Next, we go on to the Real Red. And I believe we only had 1 sheet of that. Yes. And it looks like we have a 1/2 inch and then a 3/4 inch and then a 1/2 inch. By 11. So that's 1.5 inches. Boop. By 11. So anybody got some good plans for this weekend? I will tell you what I'm doing in a moment. I don't want to like mess this up. And that goes to number 1. So when they said that this will feature paper weaving, that is probably why we have a ton of those little strips. Okay, then we have 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So 6 1/4. This is all extra by 4 1/4. And that goes to project 3. Okay, white willow cardstock. I got 3 of them. That's the color, by the way. I didn't see anybody comment the color. So white willow is the color that we renamed. And here we need 11 by 10 1/2. 10 1/2. Oh, that's right, Mary Kay. I forgot about that. I'm so sad that I won't be there. You will have to fill me in all the details. All right. So this is for project 1. Also for project 1. Oh, so we need 2 of those, but one of them is a 1/2 inch by 12 inches. So I'm going to just grab what I just cut off. No, I'm not, because I cut it the backwards. I'll cut my bigger piece first. So we want to cut the 11-inch side here first. Ooh. Ooh. So for that event, you have to provide food or provide 1 meal, right? What, if that's correct, what are you guys making for meals? Just curious, right? Today for supper we had tacos, and if you you probably didn't notice, but it was on my shirt, a little bit of the tacos. Okay, so this is 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. I really don't understand why we're cutting it all the way out here. So I'm going to cut it at 4 1/4. And then, because there's nothing else to cut after this, and then go 6 1/4 here. And this is for project 2. Okay. I think we have everything cut. The autumn kit, Kathy? Yeah, I will have to show you guys that. Okay. Everything is now cut. I am going to take this staple out, though, so we can lay this flat without me wrecking the pages. And we are going to assemble these pages. Oh my gosh, if I can get the staple out. Oh, Reese's. Yeah, that's right, Chris with the K. I didn't see that before. Reese's. Of course. Okay. We're going to get the cutter out of the way. And legitly get pretty much everything else just set off to the side here. We have lots of goodies. Okay. So for the first set, we are using, looks like the green, right? That would make sense. I have 2 pieces of the green. And then see, it says create the woven corner on the left page. Adhere the bottom. So it gives you like all of those say what the thing is. We're bringing one thing. I'm bringing dessert. Oh, lovely. So all of the pieces I cut were actually labeled with a 1, E, F, like, so they all have different numbers associated with them. So that's fine and dandy. I am not that person that is going to keep track of all that. I'm just being honest. So it's super cool. However, it is not me. So we're going to do this left page. It says prepare for both pages, map photo on 1M, prepare journaling and adhere to 1P. So we're just gonna go with the flow here. So these are the big white pieces that we did. This is the journaling. It says adhere to 1P. It must be that. Okay. Well, we're going to set these aside because we can't journal right now anyhow. We don't know what the pictures are. I mean, they may or may not be Christmas, right? Okay. Again, I am not a professional. I am just doing it like I feel like it should be. So these strips, when I cut them, I remembered that one of them was slightly shorter than the other. So I know, like, the longer one needs to go up and down, and the shorter one goes this way. So I'm just going to grab. If I wanted to, I could have, like, set things appropriately. As I'm just going through here, I'm just grabbing what I know I need. This is an up and down. This is a sideways. Oh my gosh, this is paper weaving at its finest, isn't it? And then we have this one. And this one. We will see how good Liz is at paper weaving, apparently, in a second. And this is also where you have some creative freedom, right? If you like one side versus the other, like if you like the jingle bells over the snowflakes, you can do that. Like I actually prefer the little trees over the plaid. However, I don't like that the little trees go sideways on here. But this one will go up and down. You can mix and match and rearrange however you want. They're all going to coordinate together. Yeah, I kind of figured you did that, Sean. Read the numbers in letter and light pencil. I am way not like efficient in that way. You go, girl. I commend you. Okay. So I don't think I want any more red though. I do like those. However, the red is gotta go. And I am really digging this actually. So I think I'm going to leave that. I'm going to take a look at the other side of this page to see if that will work. Because the other side has this. However, it is a square, so I can just use the other side. I think I'm going to do that. The brown might look good with the little reindeer here, but I'm really digging the trees. I like the tone on tone look, as you guys might know. All right, so let's try and figure out how this goes. Wow. I'm going to do, I think, I don't know which way. Have you guys ever done weaving before? What is your suggestion? Well, these ends, maybe I need to glue down these ends where they need to be, and then I can weave the top. Hopefully that works. Okay. We're going to go with it. So I have my tape runner here. We're going to give it a good tape. I need to get it all the way to the bottom though. Okay. Okay, dote. So we're gonna just get these lined up at the bottom on the edge that's not woven. And we'll see. You guys can take some tips and tricks and from my mess ups or mistakes and see how it goes, right? I'm here for you. I'm definitely here for you. Okay, these all seem pretty even. Super. Now let's do this side. And I'm not like going very straight with my tape runner tonight. I haven't been drinking, I swear. Okay, so this is maybe a little tedious for me. I know people have come up with alternates. However, I don't want to think right now. So I'm just going to continue on and do the thing. Do the boo thing. Okay. This doesn't seem so bad so far. Now let's do our upper corner. All right. Let's see. So we have under, over, under. This one needs to come over. And then we have under, no, over, under, over, under. Oh my gosh, we're doing it, people. We're doing it. Okay. And then we have under, over, under, over. Hey, that one's right. And then this one is over, under, over, under. Ah, don't. Oh, hold on. That one needs to be under. So let me get that back there. Ah, super. That wasn't so bad. Okay. We're just going to try flattening that out. There we go. Okay, let's tape away. I'm just going to put adhesive down kind of where I think these are going to hit. If you have bought in one of my adhesive kits, you would have an adhesive remover. So you know that this is not that scary because you can always take the adhesive off. I just want to make sure these are straight. The shadows are playing games with my eyes. Oops. That one is definitely not straight. Pine trees. Get straight. Okay. That seems pretty good to me. This piece here is just like sticking up a smidge. So I'm going to grab my green glue. Thanks, Kathy. We're just going to grab a little green glue and put it underneath that one. Just to give him a little bit of downage. And you could do that. I think I'm going to do that for this side. These are kind of up a little bit too. It seems like the ones that are over the top first kind of have that because they're not getting pushed down right away. We'll do this to be consistent. Okay. They are super duper. Okay. Thank goodness only the one side has weaving. Okay. Whew. All right. So this whole thing goes on this green background. And for this, I'm actually going to use my green glue. You get a ton of glue out of here. Now, you don't want to put a lot of glue on here. Okay? Like, it looks like it's a lot, but it's a thin bead. A thin bead. Okay. This kit I really like as well because when I do my scrapbook layouts, I do them as full 12 by 24 instead of like 2 12 by 12 pages. So the continuation I really like. Okay. Next we just have like some spaces, right? Some squares that go down. We have the 3 by 3 pieces. This one there. These are both those. Let's find the other ones. Here. And then here is a photo. Whew. I told you I would be sweating, you guys. There's a photo mat. What did I do with those photo mats again? I put them someplace safe. I set them out of the way. Let me look underneath all of the papers, because we need a photo mat. Oh my goodness gracious. Elizabeth, right here. They are on my computer. Okay. So 3x3 photo placeholder. It kind of makes it a little blah looking, right? But it's going to get covered up. And then the other placeholder is right in here. Do they have these going sideways? No. Okay. All right. So here is going to be something different that I'm going to do. I need to add a little bit of dimension, right? I am used to adding dimensionals and bling and things to my projects. So I'm going to put these 4 down. And I could use the green glue for this too. And again, if you want to be a professional with it, you can look and see. It gives you measurements. Like this is supposed to be a 1/2 inch, a 1/2 inch. So you can like get pretty precise with this. You can see here now that my my things aren't quite straight, but it'll be okay. Here we go. See, I'm a rebel. Okay. Now this guy is going to get dimensions. And so is our Enjoy the Season. And we have this. So this is a sticker. So I'll show you what you need to do so that it's not sticky. And you can pop it up. Okay. Let's first get this popped up. And we are just going to use a ton of these. See, project 1. Woo! So to unsticky your stickers, you can do 2 things, right? We all have lint pretty much on our clothing. You can legitly just push it onto your clothing and go that route. Oh, I got to move this over a little bit. However, if you have an embossing buddy, you would use your embossing buddy to do that exact thing. So embossing buddies take the oils and stuff off of our cardstock when we're trying to emboss so that the embossing powder doesn't stick to that. Well, it kind of does the same thing to stickers. It takes that stickiness off of it. If you ever gone bowling and you had that powder on your hands, it does that as well, right? It takes the stickiness off of your hands so that the bowling ball, your fingers don't stick to inside the bowling ball. So real life things happen here that you can learn about. We're just putting these up on dimensions, and then we will grab the embossing buddy and unstick our sticker that is currently sticking to my shirt. Okay, here we go. I hate that we cover up so much of these strips. Ooh, that one's just having its own time of its life. Okay, well, it is what it is. Boop. Super. And embossing buddy is in my embossing drawer. Here we go. So all you do is take your embossing buddy and literally just pat it on the back. Give it a good pat down until it's not sticky anymore. And we are going to use dimensionals. Now, part of this sticks over where the photo is, right? So I'm going to put dimensionals on the part where it's not going to touch the photo. And then when you go to slide your photo in, you don't have to worry about this sticking to it. Super duper, right like that. And that's the first page. We're going to keep busting, do the second page. So bring this in, and this one is way a lot easier. Did I just flip over the piece of white paper to put glue on the back side? Anybody else do that? I mean, I could have done it on either side because it's just white cardstock. Oh. So I am going to bring in my other page just momentarily because I want to line, I want to make sure I have the same tone cardstock as well because it is a two-tone. And then bring that in and line it up. Super. That's good. That is about all the measuring you will see me do. Okay. Now this one has a picture, and then a picture down here. So let's get our placeholders. Which these are super hard to see on this white, I understand. Okay, that one goes there. This one. This one. And this one. Now I kind of want to split these up because I changed this one, right? So now we have green, and so we're gonna boot scoot and boogie so that they're not all kind of right there. Okay. And then this ends up covering up part of those, which we're gonna pop this up. And then we have these cute deer. Nope, not that one. I didn't sort these, you guys. This is project 2. Project 2. 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2. Okay. These must be die cuts. Yep. So we have the deer here, and then 1, 2 trees. This deer we're gonna pop up because we need some dimension. That's just how I roll. So we're gonna give that a good stick. Okay. We're gonna wing it here. This is right about there. Oh well, fat tree can go in the front. There we go. Okay, let's tape these down. And I'm not putting a lot of tape on these placeholders because I'll probably peel them up when I put my photos down. You could cover them right up too, but it just adds that additional layer that I don't think I want. I don't know at this point in time. Okay. And that turned out pretty good. And also, if you have more pictures, like you can use these as mats and you can put a smaller picture in there as well. So you do you, boo. Like, I'm changing it up a little bit too. Could have used the reindeer as well. That would have been cute. The reindeer side. Okay. Feel like I'm losing some of you guys. Of the DSP on this page, which one is your favorite? We're going to pop this up. I know. I debated. All right. Just have that one there. We'll get rid of that. The red, the jingle bells. Okay. Super duper. Let's go up here. That kind of gets aligned like that. Interesting. I've never really done a lot of pictures without mats, but when you have like a big white piece, then it doesn't matter that much. Okay, I need more dimensionals. Imagine that. Liz ran out of dimensionals. So when I was doing my other pages at my scrapbooking event, I did not have my embossing buddy with me, so I just stuck it to my shirt over and over and over again, to my jeans, all the things. Okay, so these are the first 2 pages. You can see how lovely they tie in together. If you were being pretty precise, you probably could have lined up that whole row. I like it off kilter. It's all good. Okay, next, we're going to just go right into it. We got, oh, this should be pretty simple. So we have the blue as our background. Oh, which side of the blue do we use? Let's see how some of the cardstock looks on it. That will be the determining factor, I think. We have this. Then we have this red piece. And we have this piece. Should we go with the darker one or the lighter one? What do you guys think? I think I'm leaning one way or the other, but I'm going to grab the rest of the supplies. We also need this piece, I think. Mat the 4x6 photo on yada yada yada. Adhere. Oh, this does say adhere title using Stampin' Dimensionals. Look at that. Maybe the other one did. Okay, I just got to make sure I'm grabbing the right pieces here. Because this one has a big piece there. Maybe this one goes there. This one goes to the other side. Okay. Darker, darker. You know, that's kind of where I was leaning. Okay. So look at this. We'll just shuffle that right off of there. Darker. I'm going to kind of set up the other side too so I can make sure I have all the right pieces. I'm missing this big old piece. Maybe I just put it in the wrong pile. This is for the journaling block. This is for, I thought that right there. We have a green. I don't have that big sheet. Let me check my other pile. I could have put a 2 and a 3. It could have happened. It could be this one. All right, let me go back to my instructions. So 3 should have 2 pieces of that. And they do. So, yep, this one goes to this one. Look at that. I'm glad we worked that out. All right, let's hop to it. This one, I do really like this color with the blue. So we're going to go ahead and line these up. Green, blue, green, blue. And about right there. See, you guys, you're helping me out here. You really are. All right. I do like the subtle look of this Jingle Bells. Boom. I don't really do this a lot either, so I am really liking this, actually. Okay, so then we have this photo holder. There is a Better Together saying. This Christmas cheer goes up here. This photo thing goes somewhere down here. That's on the other page. That's on the other page. We have one of these. That's on the other page, and so is that. Oh, and that. Okay. So let's figure this out. I think this is going to go straight down. So our photo will go straight on our card or on our thing here. But it's got to go over some. There we go. Ah. Okay. Then we have a Better Together sticker. And the other nice thing about putting these up on dimensionals is that if you want, like when you get around to getting your pages, like your pictures, you could easily swap these out. Like dimensionals, you can peel off and put on a different saying if you want. You know, obviously, if there's not a picture of two people doing something better together, doesn't make any sense at all. So that's the other nice thing. Okay, this piece we're going to put straight down. There should be a placeholder. It looks like a 3x4 photo. This gets tucked under. Super duper. Come on. Okay. So is anybody dressing up for Halloween? I haven't decided if I am. We don't get very many trick-or-treaters here. And I work from home, so that's, you know, not that much fun. I was going to go into the branch, but now I have a meeting that I need to go to instead. Here we go with Joy. Boom. Oh, and then we have this sticker right here. And this one I think we're going to put straight down because that's popped up. That's popped up. So this guy can go straight down. I'm going to just get the edge of that. Oh, or it's going to go right there because it just stuck. Okay. We also have a cardinal. This guy is getting popped up. And our sentiment. So I have one of my old work friends. She loves to dress up as a witch, and she sits on her front porch and scares the kiddos. So why not have a little fun with it, right? I wouldn't mind going to like a Halloween party or something like that. I mean, I have these awesome Halloween scrapbook pages that I'm going to show you in a minute. So that would be totally cool. I love the pop of red right there. Like red, red, red. Yep. Let's pop this bubby up too. So as you can see, these workshop kits are super easy. And even if you don't scrapbook, you can make them into cards. You can make them into a framed art. I will maybe show you my framed art wall. I just put up another piece that we did during my fundraiser event. So yeah, all the cool kids. Here's our other page. Nobody dresses up, huh? That surprises me. Or are you going with your grandkids somewhere? What are your grandkids going to dress up as? I feel like I'm a little out of the loop. Simplicity was part of downtown trick-or-treating, and I went and helped with that. And I saw, I don't even know these characters anymore. I think I saw like 5 Blueies. Now, I know what Bluey is. I've never watched the show, but it seems to me like it's like a Blue's Clues for this day and age. All of the fun things. But I don't know what I swallowed just a bit ago. Huh. Okay. We're going to just keep busting out. We are on the 4th page. We are not quitting now. Even if I keep coughing. That's just weird. It's almost like have you ever swallowed your own hair and you get a tickle in your throat? That's kind of what it feels like to me right now. Okay, this goes straight on here. And we are going to do that. And then the tab goes at the top there. Project 2. I like these little tabs because you can put a little note, like if they're opening a present or something like that. Or a date. Something neat. This is a picture. We also have this good time, or this right underneath here, and then good times. And that's going to get popped up. Grandsons were dinosaurs. Yeah, I guess that, I mean, you could dress up as, that would be kind of funny. I mean, funny, not funny. I'm sure. Yeah. Okay. Let's get this popped up. I didn't think about that, Nanette. So the dinosaurs, were they like those blow-up costumes? I won't say it. Because those look stinking cute. We had a few dinosaurs come through, and their blow-up costumes were literally amazing. All right, so this I'm going to not put down all the way. And the reason for that is, well, first off, I didn't put that over far enough. But when I journal, if I mess up, I don't want to like really mess it up. So I'm just going to put a little bit of tape runner on here. The other piece I am going to tape down though. Let's see. I think I used glue on that one. Yeah. Okay. Cloth. Oh. Interesting. Okay. We're going to tuck that underneath. So ours is going to look a little different because I didn't move it over far enough. But hey, that's okay. My picture will just cover up a smidge of it. There we go. Okay, now we have this deer. We have this. And we also have another, wow, there's a lot of things on this one. Another one. This one we're going to pop up. This one we're going to pop up. Boop, boop, boop. Maybe it's this dust that's making me cough, huh? All right. What do we think? We're at about an hour in, and we have 2 sets of scrapbook pages left. Because I was talking for a little bit. So, I mean, not bad considering I did not cut anything ahead of time. Everything was in the kit. Not exactly ready to go. Like you had to prep it. I for surely feel like this is a huge time saver. And they're cute pages. All right. I'm going to actually put this down first since my stuff here is a little kittywampus. And because this is going to be farther over, which I think is totally fine. Oh, and we have love this on the bottom. I'm not going to put the love this because I'm too far down. But, oh, that needs a placeholder. Boop, boop, boop. Oh my gosh, Kathy Larson. That sounds so stinking cute. Did Kennedy or Brandon dress up? Okay, here's page 3 and 4. Okay, we really got to bust this last one out because I am sweating buckets. Whoo! So, last set of pages. But that looks complicated, but I don't think it's going to be. I'm going to grab my other page and set it up there so I can sort these things. We need, what do we need? What do we have left here for our big pieces? Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so let me tell you what I would have done with this. I think, no, we're going to do it. So they have this where you do the whole thing like this, and then you put the vanilla on top, right? I really like this red pattern paper, and I would want to use more of it. So we're going to cut it so that I have a whole sheet left. I know, it's a little cray-cray, but let me show you. Okay, see, this is where Liz gets a little dicey. We're going to take half of this paper, 6 inches. We're going to cut that in half at 3 inches. And then we're going to cut that in half at 1.5 so that we have 4 sheets. Okay? Now, and now we have all of this paper left over. Woo woo. Okay. So now we're going to take a regular piece of 12 by 12. In this, when you got your kit, it came with this backing, right? The backing tells you all the colors and all the things that are in it. Well, this is going to be our template now so that we can make sure to tape the back pieces appropriately. So I'm going to run tape runner all the way down here. Because these are going to go in albums anyways, which is going to give you more support and everything there. So now we're going to take this, the back side, right? Because we want the front side face down. We're going to line it up with the cardboard and push it down. And I line up better when it's right in front of me. So I'm going to turn this around. And again. You just want to make sure that you're not going over that 12 inches up at the top. Now for additional functionality here, or sturdiness, I'm just going to run a piece of regular tape across the back. So on the fly, we just made that page, and you're not going to be able to tell any different. I'm going to have to snip that part off. When it's in your book, you're not going to be able to see any difference that whole piece isn't backing. Yes, when I'm holding it up, you can kind of see that there's a border there, but that's okay. All right, let's do this other sheet. And grab my tape. I also like to gut my papers. So if we're like using, and I'll show you maybe, I think I have one that I gutted from one of the other kits. But you can utilize the whole inside of your paper when it's all getting covered up. Especially if you like to use the spare parts. Still 75. I know, like my windows are open too. But yeah, okay, come on. There we go. And tape. That did not work like I thought it was going to work. Doop. Super. Okay, now we have our pieces. Yay. Okay. And Joanne, you're in Milwaukee area, right? I believe that's where it was. And if you didn't catch, which I will email Eunice and stuff because she's got an order too, but the orders came in, so. All right, just snipping this down a little bit. Super. So we have this one here. That one goes there. Then we have the red. Yay. And the little red. We have the tree down here. This is on the other page. I don't have too many pieces left here. This goes down here. I absolutely love that they have a cat on here. Just saying. Just saying. That big piece goes there. This big piece goes here. We have a red mat and a red mat. Okay. Dude, this one's going to be a piece of cake. Literally. So, we'll glue this down. I might have went a little high with that. It's okay. All right. Then we have the green. And it's just a little bit of a border. And the red. That I'm just going to overlap a little bit, apparently. Okay. Then we have this guy here, which I think we're going to put that straight down. Wanakee. Ah, yes. Yeah, I have it marked down to give it to Eunice, and I will see her. She, I believe, is coming to the next stamp camp. Okay. Now down here we have a picture of a kitty and this underneath it. Oh yeah, and this is double-sided too. Whoops. I probably should have used the other side. Well, there we go. It will be okay. I guess now I should probably use this side so I have more of the same color. Shoot, nuggets. This darn double-sided cardstock that I'm not used to. Oh well, it'll add a little bit of pink to my pages because it does have a little bit of pink hue to it. Wanakee. You know, I wonder, Alex's girlfriend, I think that might be where she's from. She's going to school though up here. Okay, we need some stickers. I need that guy. I didn't see that guy. Oh, it must be this. It is that. Oh. Hey, it is this. Liz, look at the instructions. Remember this here? This like cardstocky stuff? That goes on here. Oh my goodness. There we go. And that goes up there, so we can pop that up. Yay! And then the joy goes on the other side. I can't lose the little dot. All right. We are almost done here, guys. Okay. This we're going to dimension. And then there's also a ho, ho, ho. And a couple other tags that we make from the stickers. Super. So 2 presents here. Another present. Oh my gosh, we got so many stickers on here yet. So we're using this one. And part of this one, I'm just gonna go like that. I should have put that down first. We'll just snip it off. How much we want to see. And stick it right next to there. That I did not snip straight at all. Let's tuck it a little bit. There we go. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. We did go through quite a few dimensionals, but it's scrapbooking and I feel like that's just a given. Okay, this guy here we're going to cut as well. And then the ho, ho, ho. Oh my gosh, I got hair on there now. The ho, ho, ho will get popped up as well. The other thing too to think about, right? A lot of us use embellishments and ribbon. You can easily correlate that into your scrapbooking. There's lots of embellishments and things that will coordinate with these pages. So if that's something you want to do, absolutely. If you want to add glimmer paper, anything like that, you can totally do that. Totally. This should be a page for my sister. I call her Ho all the time. Her name's Holly. And it's always fun when we're in like a store or something. I'll be like, Ho. People just look at you like you crazy, which we kind of are. But all right, we need our photo holders, placeholders. One here. I don't know where my last one is. It's okay. I will just write on there. if I had a pen handy. Okay. I will just, here it is. 4x6 photo. Okay. Down to the last one here. Here we go, yo ho ho ho. Now I'm going to have to bring my other one back in because as you can see, the pattern continues. So we just want to line that up. Even though I made it too high, I'm still going to stick with it. We still want to have that. And I've done this before, like a continuation of this. I just think, so I need to put glue on this side. It just makes the pages like come together when you continue on to the next page like this. I've cut pictures in half before. I've done some crazy things. I've cut people's heads in half. Okay. This to me, I know it said like weaving, which we did on the first page, but this here is more like almost a paper piercing without like having to cut a lot of different shapes out. All right, so that's lined up good. Now let's see what the rest of our page looks like. We have the joy up at the top. And here's there. See, we have 2 of these, so I wonder if I messed something up before. But 2 of these would equal 4x6. Unless, nope, that's one picture. Hold on. That's a one picture. Yeah, I don't know. But anyhow, nonetheless, it works out. Okay. Let's put these down temporarily. And then under this last piece, we are going to put some of those strips, right? And we will have some of these left over. So we're doing this one here, and then some more of this one. Which I literally just like ripped off, ripped the edge off. So I would say right about here. And then this one goes right about here. We'll just snip the edges off. I lost my paper snips. There it is. Okay. That piece we don't need. The other piece we're saving. Along with this piece. Now this has family time. I'm not going to put this on just because I don't know if I'm going to need it. We will put the Mary Mary. We have this present and this deer. The deer or the present will get popped up and the Mary Mary will get popped up. The deer will go straight down. The deer's kind of like right in here. And then we have the joy up here as well. Did I lose the dot? I tried not to lose the dot. I lost the dot. That's okay. We can just use embellishments. Oh, boy, it is kind of hard to get that middle piece out. Oh, okay. Now, if I wanted to, I could absolutely pop this up. I am not that particular, though. Like, yeah, I don't want to monkey with it. Joy. I am a little surprised that they didn't use the plaid paper on here with this brown. But it does bring out the deer. I just wonder who. Okay. So, let's put these guys on. And then we will also, we're just going to tack this on a little bit. It's made for journaling, and I probably will want to bump it up, but I want to write on it first before I put the dimensionals on it, right? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, goodness. We are almost there. Is the dot under my glass mat? Maybe. We will look. Good suggestion. All right, so you guys have pretty much seen, right, all 6 pages of this kit. I don't know if I think I'm going to put the present like up here instead. Okay. Let's see. Son of a bitch. I mean, yes, right there it is. Good call. It just got swept right underneath there. Okay, last but not least, there's some hollies that need to go up there. Where's my cover for my glue? Okay, some holly leaves. And since we don't have anything popped up there, I'm going to pop these up, I guess. These would be a perfect thing to add embellishments onto. Some little red gems. Anything on that order. You feel better with the dot in place. Oh, too funny. All right. This is the last little things here. I'm going to put that over here. I don't like it right in the middle of my joy. Okay. Here we go. Ho, ho, ho. Here's the last set of pages. All right. So we did 6 pages from start to finish using this scrapbooking kit. Holy bejeepers. And then I will show you. So this is page 5 and 6, right? Here's page 3 and 4. And page 1 and 2. And this is the reindeer kit. Hey, I found the cover to my glue. All right. Now let me grab the other kits that I have finished. So again, I don't have the snow globe one finished. So maybe I will get that finished this next week. Let's see. And I do think that adding dimensionals, even though it takes some time, it does just add a little bit more. Okay. Just gonna grab my kits here. Oh, they're under my thing. That's a kit that I made. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, let me show you all of the stuff we have left over. Okay. So that's the instructions in this sheet. So because I cut the strips off, we have 1.5 sheets of the polka dot DSP. We have almost a full sheet of the reindeer. We have 1 and almost 2 full sheets of this striped paper. And then we have and a whole sheet of the reindeer paper too. So you could absolutely make like a scrapbook page and have, grab yourself some regular cardstock and then make up a whole nother set. I mean, look at all of these scraps. And then you have some stickers left, not too many. We didn't use these two. So the only thing you would have left are these borders, but absolutely. If you grab one of those awesome stamp sets, you wouldn't need the stickers at all. You could just utilize that. Okay. Well, hello, Michelle. Long time no see. I'm just going to stick this in there because you guys, like, my craft room is not a disaster and I don't want to, like, mess this up. So get in. Get in the bag. There we go. Okay. So those were all the leftovers. Now I'm going to show you, well, not this kit because I didn't do it yet, but this kit probably would have been a lot simpler for me to show you. Because it literally has very few cuts to it. So, you live and you learn. Okay. Here's the autumn to remember. This one is so stinking cute. Okay. So we're going to pull it out. And I will show you the finished pages. I have them in baggies, so they're kind of stuck in here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So for this one, there's lots of leftovers. I gutted the inside of my pages, so I cut this whole thing out, and I'll show you that. And then you have these cute, like, wood type embellishments. And lots of stickers left on this one. Lots of stickers. Okay. So these pages are like this. This is probably my least favorite just because the colors that striped paper threw me for a loop. Okay. This one, I used the back side of the paper. So they had showed using a different side and I used the opposite side. This one I absolutely love. And I can't wait to put pictures on here. I'm really hoping that maybe when we're back to full income around here that I can do like some family pictures and go with that. And then this is the other set of pages. And this is the one that I gutted. So you can't see it. This piece of paper here, I cut out this middle. So you don't even see it. Like, nope, you can't really see it. But yeah, so now I have a hole in my paper there. Okay? So look at these cute embellishments. And I absolutely love these colors together. So this is the autumn one. Super cute. And then the Halloween one, which we're all going to have pictures of our ghouls and goblins coming up here, right? The Halloween one is right here. Okay, so this one we have not a whole ton of paper left, like here, but there is a lot of like leftover scraps. There's a lot of full-size sheets in here. And I mean, it's awesome, right? Like, look at how many full-size sheets there's left. But not any, like, a lot of stickers and stuff is what I'm meant to say. Like, our sticker sheet is pretty bare. Bare bones. Okay. So this one is, I do really like this one, though, too. Oh, okay. Here we go. Right? How cute is that? And then the next set is right here. I love this. Creeping It Real. And then the last set is this one here. Yeah. So a lot of goodies in these kits. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. If you do them the same, if you wait until you have your pictures and then put the kits together, you could, figure out if you need more picture slots or whatnot. But definitely. Okay, well, I thank you, and I appreciate everybody for commenting. I will draw for the winner of this next week, and all you had to do is comment and interact with me. And my phone is almost dead. So I will bid you guys adieu, and I can't wait to see you next week. Have a great day. Bye-bye.